ended yesterday. Great. Okay. What we'll do now is we will now that we have all the data, we have the entire interface here. Let's think more on the exact problem that we had initially. Right? The problem that we focused on was users were wanted to share handwritten list of grocery items or a WhatsApp list with their shopkeepers, and the shopkeepers had to go through all of those items one by one and then create an order, pack it, dispatch it, and give it to the customer. What we want to do here is now use AI to enable customers to upload an image, use AI to understand what is in that image, and give those items to the customer. Customer can just look at it and submit an order. They don't have to go manually select each item on their own. Just one list will be more than sufficient. Right? This is one AI feature that we are going to add immediately on this product. I'm going to show you right now. Let me take a pause here. Or do you have any other features in mind, or is this AI feature exciting? This is an image verification AI that we will add onto this product. Perfect, perfect, nice, nice, exciting, exciting. Yes. Okay, great. Yes, we will answer all of these questions. We will have authentication. I can see users. I can see a lot of you asking how multiple users can log in. We'll talk about that as well. Okay. Okay. So this is all about Lovable. Let's now begin on adding an AI feature. What is it that we want to do? We want customers to have a place where they can upload a handwritten image of items that AI can go through, parse, and give the exact list of items back to us as a customer, which the customer can then submit. Okay, we can do that directly on Lovable. We can ask it, I want to allow customers to upload an image of handwritten items which AI can analyze and submit the order. Okay, I can do this here, or like I told you yesterday, we can use ChatGPT again. Okay, we used this yesterday. We'll try to do this again. We'll try creating a prompt again using ChatGPT. Okay, let's say we will paste the same thing here. I want to allow customers to upload an image of handwritten items which AI can analyze and submit the order. Give me a lovable prompt for the same. Okay, let it give us the prompt. Let us go through that prompt together. Perfect. We want we want to support an AI based order creation flow. We want manual selection, which is what we completed yesterday, or we'll allow uploading a list of items. Okay, looks good to me. Let me just copy this prompt. Okay, let me just copy this entire prompt and paste it on Lovable. And in the time where Lovable thinks on how to add it, I will explain to you how Lovable is adding AI into our product. Okay, let me hit enter and let Lovable do its own magic. To those of you who are saying how we are adding AI, what is this product? We completed this product yesterday. We are solving a hyperlocal problem where users want to share list of items in a handwritten format or on WhatsApp with their local shopkeepers, who then would want to look at those items, pack them, dispatch them to the customer. Okay. Now we are adding the AI feature of parsing through a handwritten list and actually getting those items and then allowing to submit. Okay. Yesterday we did an interface where user would have to come and actually select one item after the other. Okay. Yes. Perfect. Now by the time Lovable is thinking about how it is going to add AI and this feature into it, let me explain to you where you can look at the AI models or how many times your AI got hit in your product. Okay. Inside Lovable Cloud, as I told you yesterday, we have the database where you can see all the data inside our product. We have orders, order items, and categories, right? Below this, we have users. We will come to this in a while. And there are a couple of other things here. Yes, you can see AI here. Let me click on that. Okay. This is asking me to enable AI. Let me just go here. It is still working on it. Okay. Once it asks me to enable AI, I will allow it. After which we can see an updated screen here. If you look at this, we are inside the AI section of cloud inside Lovable. Okay. I have not done anything yet. I have not clicked on anything yet. I am just showing you what we have on Lovable. Okay. Lovable is still thinking on this. See, it has now made some edits in our code. It is still working on it and it has added a upload photo list. Let's go inside. As a customer, I want to create a new order. I want to upload a list of a photo. Let's just try it out. I have a picture with me. So this is one grocery list of items, of course AI generated. Okay, let's just see if it reads our list correctly. Milk, rice, onion, soap. Wait, this is not the list that I had put up. Clearly, it is not using AI. It is just making some dummy assumptions. Yes, chicken was there, soap was not there. So clearly, we have something else. Let's ask Lovable to fix this for us. Okay, feedback. While the experience is good, there I want to use AI to detect all items in the uploaded image and then show for review. Do not show dummy items, just parse through the list of items and using AI and give it back. Okay, let's just hit it. What I'm trying to do here is I'm asking it, hey, I don't want any dummy list. I want an actual list. Whatever I upload, I want AI to analyze what all is written in that image. Okay, and then show it to me as a customer. Now let's see if it is working as expected. See, guys, this is exactly how you will also be able to add features on your product. Okay, you will not have everything completed and polished in one go. You will have to keep iterating on it. Okay, the first time I wrote this prompt a while ago, it gave me an experience, but this was a dummy flow, which is why I now asked it, hey, this is my feedback, I want to use actual AI. So now Lovable enabled Lovable AI and have started adding AI functionalities on top of it. Look at this, it is updating the code. Once it does, I will show you the same AI section inside Lovable Cloud and how it is looking right now. Yes, AI is auto approved, as a couple of you guys are saying, Satish. Yes, AI is auto approved. I have asked it to always allow. It is up to you. If I say ask each time, it will ask me every time. If I say never allow, it will never allow to enable AI. I have asked it to always allow, which is why it has auto approved the request that Lovable has put up, and it is enabling AI. Okay. Um, we are using AI to parse through the list of handwritten items and give it back so that we can submit it directly. It may take one iteration, two iteration, four iterations. It depends on the level of quality of your prompts, how good you are writing it, right? And with practice, you will get better at this. With bare minimum limited iterations, you will be able to get to the end expected product that you want to do. Okay, moving on. Okay, the photo upload now uses Gemini, parses handwritten list. I will go through Lovable Cloud again, but before that, let's just try it out again. Okay, let's say, hmm, let's do something interesting. Let's say, let's use, okay, create an image of handwritten items with on a paper. Let's say salt, or wait, let's say rice. What all do we have? We have salt, sugar, we have butter, eggs, and so on. Let's try adding that. Let's just do this. Okay. I am just doing some dummy image. This can be an actual image. I just want to show you how you can use AI to analyze a handwritten list. That list can be anything. I am creating this in front of you so that the list is also something that we can test it out right now. Perfect. Yes, we will add something that is not in our list so that it actually shows us a good quality. Okay, let me just download this right now. This is exactly how an actual list will also look. Yes, very good questions by a couple of you guys. What if the item in the image is not in our application? Very correct. Let's try doing this. Okay, image is downloaded. First, let's try doing with items that we have here, and then we will do what you have in mind. Okay, we will also add one item that is not in our list, and let's see what happens. Okay, let's process this. Now AI is analyzing our handwritten list. This was not there before. We used to get a dummy value. Okay, great, great. You can see we have rice, we have eggs, we have salt. Okay. What is the problem with this, guys? Yes. The problem is there can be some items that are not in our list, right? As you guys have rightly said. So we'll talk about that as well. For now, just understand that AI has parsed through this list. We will confirm and add it to our order. If you can see, eggs 2 dozen have been added. Okay. Salt is also added. Okay. Rice was not there in our order. Just written rice. We had basmati rice, but rice wasn't there in our order, which is why rice was not added. Okay. This, while it is good, while we have something better on this, we can think of a better user experience here, right? So, to those of you who are asking, feedback. If the handwritten list contains an item that is not in our inventory list, show that error to the customer. Okay, this is one way of handling this. There is another way. We can say find the closest item that we have in our inventory and add that instead. That's one thing. It's up to you, it's up to the product builder. I am right now asking it to just show an error to the customer so that we can proceed with publishing this app. Okay, I have hit this. Let it update its code. Let's just see for fun how many credits we have consumed so far. We have used 2 credits, 2.5 for adding the manual flow. Perfect. And this was yesterday's. Okay. Let me show you inside Lovable Cloud. Inside the AI section, we okay. 1 second. This must show. We are already using AI. Let me just refresh this. Perfect. Seems that there was some problem. I refreshed this. So look at this. Now, the one request that I just put up, I put up a handwritten list. This was one request. The model that is in use is Gemini 2.5 Flash. This is a Google's model. Do not worry about this. It is working well for me. I hit it one time. The model is seen here. So if you look at this inside the AI section, you already have enabled AI. You have enabled Lovable AI. And inside this, you can now see how many times AI got hit. Okay, perfect. Great. Let's go back. Lovable has made changes. Let's see. Okay. Now, as you guys were saying, let's go create an order. And now let's say, okay, add now create this image. Let's say we have salt 2 kg and let's say we add a pen. Okay. 10 pens. Okay. Because we don't have pen in our inventory, let's see how that experience is handled. Okay, this is one way of handling an iteration. This is how I am teaching you how you can have features on your own that you can add, right? Mohammad Hasib, this session is not recorded. I am here live. I will answer all of your questions. Right now I'm just explaining to you how you can add AI on top, a feature of AI on top of the product that we had built yesterday. Okay, perfect. Yes, AI option, is it chargeable? Very good question. Okay, so as I was talking to you yesterday, Lovable gives us some AI credits for us to use for free. Okay, uh, there is a balance, there is a small balance of AI usage that we can use for our testing purposes. We can purchase a higher plan in case we want more balance in our AI calls. Okay. Some means it's around $1 of balance. You can make around 50 to 100 calls on AI using this free balance, after which you will have to purchase more balance of AI. Right? We have bigger plans on Lovable that you can purchase. Okay, great. Let's go back. Let's see the image. Okay, let me download this and let's see how this experience is handled now. Image is downloaded. Let's go back. Let's upload this. Let's process. And now let's see what happens. We have written a pen which is not in our inventory list. This is, in technical terms or in product building terms, this is called as negative testing, right? See, one item not found in inventory, pen is not there, I cannot add it, right? This is not there in my inventory. You can see it. This experience is already handled, right? I did not write a single line of code. It just updated it on its own. Yes. So let me go ahead and remove it. And now the error is also removed. So let me confirm and add to order. So now I just have an order of salt. Let me submit this and my order is submitted. Perfect. You see how easy that was. We are just half hour into today's session, but we added an AI feature on top of the product that we had already built yesterday. This is exactly how you can build more features. If you have some AI feature that you want to add, you can just prompt Lovable, ask it to add it, keep iterating on it till you are satisfied with the entire experience. Okay. There was no pen in our inventory because our shop does not serve pens, so we'll not serve them right now. Okay. Perfect. Great. Okay. Let's move on then. Now we have a complete app from a customer and a shopkeeper's perspective. We can add items, we can upload a list of handwritten items, and then we can submit an order. Okay. And as a shopkeeper, you will also be able to look at all the orders that are coming in. Right? Looks like we have a good full-fledged product ready with us. What's the last step pending here? Before we actually make it live for all our users, what is the last step pending here? Very good. Payment, auth, delivery. Very good. Bill. Really great answers here. Yes. Perfect. Address, authentication. Correct. So I told you yesterday about building an app iteratively, right? Let's say live tracking. Let's just take live tracking an example. Is live tracking something that is absolutely necessary when we build this product? Yes or no? Is it absolutely necessary? No? Yes? No? No? Yes? No? Correct. Why do you guys say yes? See, in an MVP, we think of the minimum features which are required for a customer to submit an order. So, live tracking is not an absolute necessary feature. We can do it in our next versions. Okay. We have payments and we have authentication. Both of them are very much required. Okay. Now, what is authentication? You guys rightly said anyone can go as a customer and then order, or anyone can go as a shopkeeper and then look at orders. This is not foolproof. This looks gimmicky. This will not give any a practical experience, right? You typically have used apps like Instagram or Uber or any other apps where you usually sign in using your mobile number and OTP, or let's say using your Google account, or let's say using your email ID and password. Okay, all of this is called as authentication. It is called as user authentication. It means someone validates that you are the user, you are the correct user before logging in inside the app. Okay, you are the user who is using this app so that we can track who you are and what order you are giving. Okay, perfect. Now let's talk about adding this authentication. Let's say add email plus password login authentication for all the users. Fair? Let me do this. It is a very simple prompt. Okay. Let me tell you a very cool thing that Lovable has already done for us. Now we can have email and password with us, but then the maker or the product builder of this app will have access to all the passwords. Now, this is a very risky scenario. We do not want that, and it is generally not advisable to save anyone's password on their own database. So, Lovable has done this hard thing, the difficult part for us, where it has already managed creating user profiles and their passwords. It saves it inside an edge function. You can Google about this, but for in very layman terms, these passwords are saved inside a server. Not I can see it, no, not any of our users can see it. It is saved safely somewhere. Only the system can access it. Okay. Mm, let me just do authentication. I am building this, let's say, for myself. Okay, we can add more things on this. I am just keeping it simple enough for now. Wanted to show you how authentication happens in Lovable. As I was talking to you about, saving passwords is a risky process, but Lovable handles it very intelligently. It saves passwords in their servers, which we don't have access to. Nobody has access to. Only the system can access that. Okay. So anyone, whenever we share this link, they sign up using their email ID and password. Only that user knows the password, and the password is also saved on some server, which no one else, no human, just the system or the server can have access to. Okay. We can also have mobile number plus OTP. We can also have Google, Facebook, Instagram logins as well as authentications. The process is entirely similar. We can absolutely ask to create it on its own. Okay, perfect. So let it update authentication. Okay, yes, phone number and OTP is also a good authentication. We can add that very similarly to this process. The tricky part there is someone needs to pass that OTP, right? Someone needs to create an OTP and pass it to our users. So typically, we use third party services for using mobile plus OTP. Okay, Lovable has some connections, but to keep it a very personalized and simple enough authentication, which Lovable has already handled, we will go ahead with an email ID plus password authentication. Okay, just look at this. We have a sign in, sign up flow. Let me just try something here. Test. Let me sign in. Okay. Sign in failed because there is an invalid email or password. So let me sign up. Let's say varun at gmail.com. My password is, I will not tell you, I will create an account. Okay. I have created an account and I have been signed in. So let me sign out and show you how I can sign in again. Okay. Let me put in my password. I'm intentionally putting the wrong password. See, sign in got failed. Let me put in the correct password. And now I have signed in. So this is how easy you can add authentication. This is magical. I have not written a single line of code again. Okay. And in no time, we have added an AI feature and an authentication to our app completely. Okay. Great. Now we can log in, place an order, upload a handwritten list, submit an order as a customer, as well as we can, if we are a shopkeeper, we can look at all the orders that are coming in and then receive them and maybe mark them as packed or mark them as dispatched. Okay. All of this is completely via no code. I have not written a single line of code. We can add more features on top of it as you guys are suggesting. But I think this is a very good MVP to begin with. We can start publishing it with our family and friends. Yes, now we'll come to payment mode. A lot of you guys are talking about payment methods. So Lovable, very similar to how we are using authentication, Lovable also handles payments using a company called Stripe. Okay, we can connect Stripe to this, very similar to how we did right now. Let me show you. So this is Stripe. We can set up payments. You don't have to worry about this. I'm just showing you what details we have here. One can go and read through what permissions or what all we can do here using Stripe. But in very simple enough terms, you can just prompt it here and ask it that I want to add payment integration as well. Okay. One concerning thing here, payments involves finances. It involves someone's money. Okay. So it is a tricky part. So one must be very cautious when they are adding payments. Number two, you, if you let's say do an MVP of this, share it with your family or your friends, and then decide I want to now integrate more payment solutions. At that time, you already have an understanding that your product is working fine. You may want to take help of an actual engineer to integrate payments. Why I am saying this is in my experience so far and from what I've read entirely on vibe coding, payments is a tricky part that we should not let AI decide on. Okay, if someone maybe empties their finances because of this, AI will not be responsible, we will be. So payments is something that is a tricky process. Lovable has done the hard work for us. It has integrated Stripe. We can definitely use it, or we can take an engineer's help to integrate more payment solutions on top of the product that we have created. Okay, great, cool. Let's complete what we wanted to create. Once you are done with all the hard work, it may be a bit overwhelming, guys, but please stay with me. We are absolutely at the end part. We did a lot of hard work yesterday. We added a cool AI feature today. We added authentication as well today. And now we will start passing this to all our users. So this button here is publish. Okay. Let's say I want to name this Kirana flow. So this is the URL or the link which I can share with anyone. Now, before I publish it, there's one more feature that Lovable has added for us, which is called as security. Okay. It goes through all our codes and our systems and helps us if there are any vulnerabilities. A lot of you guys here were commenting, what if someone hacks this? Okay, let's see what Lovable has to say. We can, let's say, ask it to do a security scan. Now, as I was saying, we are not using any technical terms or we are not coding ourselves. So, as a non technical person as well, you can do this. You can ask Lovable to do a security scan. It will give us any issues that it detects in plain English here, which we can go through. and ask it to fix before actually releasing this app for our users. Okay. So while it is updating the security scan, let me let me show you one more feature of or more technical feature like you guys were asking about. So one is asking how can I use this code? Let it update its security. I will show you the code here. Okay, we have the entire code here. You can download this code and you can code more on top of it in your own IDE that you have. That is option number one. Okay, you can copy this entire code as well. Okay, or you can connect to GitHub. Okay, for those who do not have a lot of technical understanding, please do not worry about this. You will get an understanding of this. GitHub is like one place where all your codes are synced, are kept there. So as and when you build more on top of it, you can add more code. GitHub is one standard place. It is one globally used a website that is used to store all the codes. Okay, you can connect your project to GitHub. You can update your code. So once you do connect, you can easily connect it. I have an organization here. Okay, look at this entire code base will be transferred to my GitHub account. Once it does that, all the iterations that I do will be saved to this repository in my GitHub. Don't worry about these technical terminologies. This is like one folder inside where all my code is kept. Now, as and when I keep iterating on this product, this code will also get updated and it will get saved directly on GitHub. Okay, so for all the coders out there, you can directly pull out that code, build on top of it, sync it back, and then use Lovable again. A couple of months ago, this used to be just one way sync where all the code on Lovable can be passed to GitHub, but not vice versa. But now Lovable has updated this and now it is a two-way sync where all iterations done on Lovable will be passed to GitHub and all code updates that you do on GitHub can be synced back to Lovable, right? Perfect. Okay, let's see where we are on the security. Okay, it has given us some warnings or errors. Okay, we can go inside these specifics, but for now, I'll just ask it to fix it for me. Okay, we can understand more on these errors. Like I talked to you yesterday about if you have issues, let's say, what does this error mean? Okay, let me just copy this and let me go to, let's say, any app. Let's say I go to ChatGPT. Okay, and I say this is an error that I got on Lovable. Explain this to me. I am a non-technical person. Okay, so it will explain to you what edge function is, what authentication is. See, you've built a small backend feature that anyone can access. The system is warning that it should be protected. Okay, the more you probe, the more answers it will give. So this is how you enhance your knowledge in parallel to actually building this app on Lovable. Okay, it is asking me for a few permissions. I'm just giving it and I'm showing to you how you can independently complete your knowledge on what you're working on. If you have any queries, I can answer it right now. But even if I am not there and you're working on this on your own, you can definitely use ChatGPT, Gemini, any other AI tools to answer your queries. Okay, perfect. So, guys, like what you're seeing here, we get a lot of errors when we are actually building this. Using no code is not that simple. You can't just ask it, create this for me and publish it. In real life, you get all of these errors. So you have to be patient. You have to show some perseverance when you're actually building this solution. Okay, cool. Let me go through some of the questions that you guys have in the time that Livable is updating our security. You will have credits soon. You will definitely get notified. In case you are an Android user, please download the B10X application on Play Store and enable push notifications. You will get a notification soon from us. Our support team is working on very high priority with the Lovable team on crediting these credits to all of you guys. Okay, perfect. Okay, I showed you one way of how you can get your queries answered. You can use ChatGPT or any other AI tool directly. Now, let me show you one more place where you can get your queries answered. Let's say, let's just take one question that a lot of you guys are asking. Can I build an Android or iOS app on Lovable? Okay, you can log into your LMS. This is your LMS. Okay, you can use this. This is called Brainfish. Okay, you can directly ask it anything that you have in mind. Can I create Android or iOS applications on Lovable? Okay, once I hit it, this is trained to answer all of your queries, not just for this session, for all the sessions that you are having with us in our program. I am talking to you about specifically for this question. So, like it is answering, you cannot use Lovable to directly create Android or iOS apps because they have their own Play Store or their App Store. They have their own review guidelines. But in technical terms, we have a thing called as a wrapper that essentially packages your app and gives it to you like an app. So on your home screen, you will see a button like you see all the other apps. You can click on it and the same app will open. But behind the scenes, it is just a web application wrapped as an app. It is not an application on Play Store or an Android App Store or an iOS App Store. It is just a wrapper that essentially is your web application, the same application that you have created on Lovable. Okay, perfect. ठीक है. I am good with this security. Let me go ahead and publish this and let's see how this operates now. Okay, a couple of you guys are asking. These are some warnings that we can go inside. Okay, we can go inside all of them. I don't think these are pretty big errors. So there's a thing called as error, a red error that came a while ago. That is something that we definitely need to fix. These are warnings that I'm good with right now. I just want to publish this app. Okay, we this is all published, and let me share this URL with you guys. This is the product that we have built together today and yesterday. You can actually go sign up as a user and start using it. And now all of you, once you do have these credits, can create applications like these independently. Perfect. Let me see how many of you guys are here. If you look at this, this is the analytics section of my product. I already have 300 visitors. I can see a lot of you guys are already on this. This is one place where I can see who all is accessing my product. Majority of you guys look to be on your desktop. Okay, this is completely live. This is what I just did right now. I published this app and I have this analytics right now. Perfect. I have a lot of visitors. A lot of you guys are using this. Correct. Super. Perfect. So let's just go back. Let's see what we had in mind. We did an iterative building process from yesterday. This is really easy. No coding. I connected a database and a backend. I connected Lovable Cloud. Okay. Then I added some magic. I added an AI feature, right? And then I published this app for all of you guys to see. Now, unfortunately, there is some error on Lovable's end, which is why credits are not added to your balances. But don't worry about it. You can definitely refer back to notes or to the session recordings or to this document and then create an app on your own. Only practice will make you better. I have a list of suggestions for you guys what you can build as your first product on Lovable, right? That you can practice on. You can maybe add it to your project section inside our LMS so that I can have a look at it, comment on um, your added projects, or you can share on LinkedIn as well in case you wish to, in case you think you created a really good application for us to then comment on it and then increase your visibility as a product builder, right? Perfect. Please download the LMS application. It's called as B10X on your Android phones. You will definitely have lovable credits very soon. You will get a notification after that, and you can try out the session on your own after that, right? Perfect. Great. Okay. So let me just take a few minutes to answer your questions. We talked about Android iOS applications using Lovable. Guys, the app is not available on iOS. You can just go to and log into this and you will have a look at all the notifications here. You can enable notifications via logging in via your website as well. We will have an iOS application very soon. Okay, great. I showed you two methods of how you can get your queries answered. You can use AI directly, or you can use Brainfish, which is our internal tool for answering all of your queries. Manikan, so sorry. Manikandan is asking, after publishing, can we update the app? Yes, you can definitely do that. You can update your app, you can add more iterations to it, and you can publish it again, which is after which you can get an updated version of the app. Um, Bhuvana Priya is asking, can we do a freelancing job? You can definitely do that. Guys, so a lot of you guys talked to me about your professions yesterday, right? You can just use, think on it. Maybe you are using Excel, maybe you're using a simple sheet or handwritten solutions for your problems. Let's say if you're a chartered accountant, I'm taking a very random example. If you're a chartered accountant and let's say you have you have your customers and you want them to submit a list of documents, right? You can create an app on Lovable, right? You can have entry points for your customers to submit their application links or your document links that you can then have access to directly, so that they don't have to talk to you on call or on WhatsApp or on anything else. So you have to think in your vicinity what kind of problems there are, and how you can create a product to solve those problems, and then understand all that we have learned so far to actually build this on Lovable, right? Perfect. Great. We also wanted to do a hands-on session with you guys so that it is all about practice. But because of this technical issue at Lovable said, this is outside of my own hands as well. I am also in the same meetings and I'm pushing them as hard as possible. Our support team is also working on this on very high priority. We will definitely have credits to your balances very soon, after which you will be able to start creating apps on your own. You will have recordings on all of this, yesterday's and today's session on our LMS, and you will have access to this document as well, right? Just hold on to your questions for now and tell me very, very honestly. Combining yesterday's and today's session, did you guys have fun? Did you guys have an understanding of how product building is? Right? How you can not write code, use vibe coding, understand from a product building perspective, think more on what products you can build, use the cool features of apps like Lovable, you can use other apps as well, create an entire front end looking interface, connect a backend or a database to it. Okay, you can add cool features like AI on top of it. You can do authentication, right? Finally, you can publish this app for your family, friends, or your users. Once you iterate and you build more features on top of it, it will be a very usable product that your users can use. And maybe if you have the patience and perseverance to keep adding more features that are usable and solve problems of your users, you can actually monetize it. Okay, there are a couple more features that we can add, like we can have alerting on this, hey, a new order has come up. All of those automations can be done by tools like n8n or make that you guys are already learning in our curriculum. If not right now, you will have access to them in your next sessions. You will learn how to use those products or applications to create more automations. Okay, this is exactly how real life products are also made. I hope you guys had fun from yesterday's and today's sessions. Once you do have credits, please try practicing it on your own. Please try building very simple applications to begin with. I have added a few suggestions myself that a couple of my students had created earlier. You guys all use Splitwise, right? You can easily create an app like Splitwise, or you can create a mindfulness journal, or you can create an expense tracker, or any of these. These are just ideas that I had in my mind that I had curated, but you can definitely do that yourselves as well. Great. Okay, perfect. I hope you guys had a lot of fun, and I wish to see you all in your further sessions as well. Please practice, please add your projects on the LMS so that I can also have a look at them. I will definitely go through them. I will give you feedback even when I'm not in this session. Okay, it's inside this. You can add your own projects here. I will go through them and I will definitely comment on them. And I hope we see you all in your further sessions as well. Great. Thank you so much for attending. Hope we had a lot of fun. Great. Yes. Thank you, everyone. That was all for yesterday and today. This was an intended light-hearted session today. We had a lot of hard work yesterday. We did a lot of hard work yesterday. This was a light-hearted session today. I wanted you guys to have an understanding of how real life products are built, how you can add features like AI and authentication, actual authentication on your products, how you can also publish them directly with your own users. Or I have created a lot of products like these myself. Okay, I have created games, I have created real life products inside my family or my friends, and I'm sure you guys will be able to do that as well. To give you more encouragement, I see a lot of students in my previous batches that have created very cool products themselves on Lovable. Unfortunately, situation was not in my hand. We could not get credits. Even our team is trying our best, but there was a technical issue at Lovable's end. We were not able to pass these credits. But do not worry about it. You will definitely have them in a day or two or very soon. Our team is working on it on very extremely high priority. You will have those credits, but guys, please practice as much as possible. Try creating at least one or two apps yourselves. I'm sure you will have a lot of fun. I do, and I think it's a really great time to be using these products to build actual production ready applications. This was not possible a couple of years, guys. I'm telling you, this is by far the best time we are alive, and the models will keep getting better. So the closer you are to actually building these apps yourselves, the better you will be in maybe getting a salary hike, or maybe getting a better job, or maybe getting that feeling of creating something on your own without anyone's help, independently. Again, reiterating, this was not possible before. It is a very exciting time to be here. You can look at other products as well, but please be at the forefront of this. As I talked to you yesterday about, keep this in mind. How can AI do what I was about to do? Okay, ask yourself that. Ask yourself how you can use AI to enhance your speed, enhance your productivity. Okay, remember, AI will not automate your work. Only you can do that. AI will do the boring or the hard parts of you. You will still have to apply your brains on what you ask AI. You will have to review the output given by AI, right? And only then you will become a successful AI first person. Okay? Thank you so much for your kind words. Thank you so much, guys. And a lot of thanks for attending Sunday session, a session on Sunday evening. I'm sure you'll have a lot of fun when you do actually practice this. I again apologize for the credits on Lovable, but some things are not in our hands. I'm sure you will have a lot of fun when you do have these credits, and I hope that you guys had a lot of fun and excitement when you actually looked at all the cool things that we already created. Yes, this is live, guys. I am looking at your questions. This is live. Do not worry about it. I am here. I answered your questions as well. I hope you guys had fun. Thank you so much for attending. We'll see you back in the next sessions as well. Thank you so much for your kind words. Have a great night, a wonderful week ahead, a very happy new year again to all of you guys. And I hope you guys have fun. This is the age of AI, and we are as close to it as possible. Yes, yes, perfect. Happy new year to all of you. See you guys in the further sessions. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Goodbye.
Recording stop.